Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to episode 6 of season 2 of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Last week we watched The Tale of the Dream Machine, which was one of the first episodes of the entire show. Since I've been doing these reactions, I didn't really have a good memory of, but I really enjoyed it. It wasn't scary at all, really. There was a couple of bits that could have been scary, like maybe the bit with a vampire, barely, or more so the bit where Billy was in the graveyard and he got buried alive. That could have been scary. I guess what kind of took it away from being scary was everything else in the episode. The actual dream bit never really became a threat. A little bit with Billy towards the end, but it was always interspersed with this teacher who was just constantly eating and eating and eating and eating in the school, stealing food from the kitchen at school, eating in the toilet at school, eating on the bike, in the gym at school. And that was really funny. And I know I always reference podcasts. Like, if you're looking for a good Are You Afraid of the Dark podcast, I listen to Are You Afraid of the Podcast? Are You Afraid of the Dark? And my favourite, which is Up All Night. And they cover every episode of the show. And from the ones that I've listened to so far, but I don't think people love this episode, but I thought the teacher was great. Because she just was so... She's that zaniness that I remember from the show as a kid, which was like, some of it's not scary, but it's so weird that they chose to do that, like with the teacher. But anyway, I thought it was a good episode. This episode is... What is this episode? The Tale of the Dark Dragon. I don't have a lot of memory. If I remember correctly, it's a very similar story to The Tale of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Just in the fact that there's a good guy who's friends with a girl, and he goes down a route that turns him dark and evil. But I can't remember how or why. I just have a vague memory that it's a very similar story. And if I remember correctly, it includes Sardo, which means it's going to be a Gary story. But I am just guessing. In terms of why it's about a dragon, maybe the dragon's like an evil overlord, like Goth. I don't know. So anyway, let's jump into the reaction. If you enjoyed this reaction, please subscribe to my channel and leave some comments down below to let me know what you thought of this episode. I would like to hear more from you guys watching You Afraid of the Dark, because you're a very quiet bunch. But it'll be cool to hear from you and your thoughts on the episode, so let me know.
Hey guys.
Are they all late again? Because it's becoming so frequently in this series that they're late to the party. Oh, I'll let him off.
Look, how could we forget?
I know how much you like magic, so I kind of borrowed one of your magical characters.
Which one?
Sit down, my friend, and you'll
Oh.
find out.
Oh, so we're only in season 2 and they're stealing characters. Interesting.
It's the kind of magic that comes from inside of us. A magic that can be used for good
Of evil.
or incredible evil.
Gods.
The Tale of the Dark Dragon.
Yeah, it's got this guy in it. Because they always kind of remind me of Andrew Garfield. Yeah, I know Andrew Garfield wasn't around at the time as an actor. But I mean, like, when I saw Andrew Garfield, I kind of thought it was this guy.
So you going to the dance Friday?
No. I'm not much of a dance guy. I'm more of a sit and watch guy.
Aw. Two nerds in love.
She says I take her for granted.
Oh,
Come on, let's go.
Get it, Keith.
okay. That was oddly mature. Oh, he's got something on his leg.
Sorry, man. That was rude. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, I like the kids in this one. They're not bullying him for being
Keith
disabled.
Saunders was in a bad
Oh.
car crash. It messed up his leg so bad that he'd never walk without a limp.
I'll get him.
No, it's okay. I can do it.
That's only a couple of books, darling.
Sometimes I can be such a klutz.
Yeah, me too.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all very dramatic. It's all very dramatic so far. Love triangle, potentially.
Shelly.
Oh. Alright, Shelley. You could at least apologise to the guy that you just dumped. Or stood up, or... Are they on a date? What's going on?
you can bring out the best in yourself. Have the courage to walk
Don't.
through the doors of Sardo's magic mansion.
Do it. Super specs.
Mr. Sourdough here.
Nice.
That's sourdough! No, mister. Accent on the dough. What else does it do?
The ad said it could make me more confident. It could make me more powerful.
Right. Got it.
Such an idiot, this guy. The Sardo guy, because he just had no idea
You say so.
how much power he's got in that
Number
shop.
one bestseller. You must only use one drop at a time. Understand?
I'm guessing he doesn't.
Does it cost?
Well, it's very difficult. $40?
$40.
All right, 35. But I'm losing on the deal.
I do like Sardo as a character. He's funny and he's predictable in a good way. Like, he always says something that does what it's meant to do, but he has no idea. He thinks it's fake. But that's not confidence. That's a new rabbit, or rabbits out of wash.
One.
Oh. Okay, maybe it was just the hair, because he actually looks better now.
Yes. I'm KC. You know Keith Saunders?
Yeah?
He's my cousin.
Oh. Would you not just pretend to be the same person, just you've had an upgrade?
So you're gonna ask me to sit down?
Yeah, sure.
Right. So it only lasts a certain amount of time. Ew.
Is he gonna be at the charcoal pit after school?
If you want him to be.
Tell him we'll all be there. See ya!
Ooh, fangirl.
You never told me you had a cousin.
He's not from around here.
Come on, Hermione Granger, put the things together. Put the dots together. She's gonna be the one that saves the day, I think. Although I thought that in Sorcerer's Apprentice and she was kind of useless.
This is Shelly. Is Casey there?
Who? Oh, yeah. KC, hang on.
Why don't you come over and watch TV or something?
Yeah, sure.
But isn't-
I think I'm free.
This is proof, right,
Hold on.
that he can be that guy himself. He just needs a haircut, a bit of a wash, and some new clothes. But if he can do
Be over in a
the...
little while.
He can talk like that, he can do it. He can be himself.
How about Friday night?
But that's the,
Dance. I know. Come with me.
Ooh. Oh.
I must admit, it is a bit unusual.
What happened to the others?
What others?
You mean?
Frankly, you're the only person who's ever bought the stuff. What? But I'm sure there's something we can do.
I do find it
I'm
fascinating
looking.
how much power is in this shop and what they could do.
Before bringing out the best, one must fight the dark dragon from within.
Funny, I didn't notice that.
What's the dark dragon?
I'm sure I don't know.
You are, matey.
I'm afraid you're about to find out. So, what time should I pick you up for the dance?
You never bothered to ask me, Cena.
So I'm asking you now. I'll pick you up at 7?
I'm going with someone else.
What?
I'm enjoying all this relationship drama, I'm not gonna lie. It's not what I normally want from you, Afraid of the Dark, but I'm thoroughly invested in this love triangle, or quadrangle. Because there's Keith, her, Shelley, and... is it Gary?
Something's wrong. I know it. Open the door.
Is it gonna be...
You need help, Keith.
he has to love him for who he is, not who he wants to be. It's the whole Beauty and the Beast situation, I think. What is that suit? That ain't sexy. She gonna take it? Don't you dare drink. Why would you do that, you silly girl? Although she's gonna come in the dance all like sexified.
This is the time during the annual homecoming dance that we award the trophy for the best athlete in school.
Why were these guys dressed so old? Just like 30-year-olds at a work party.
Who else? Gary March, yeah!
I'd like to dedicate this award to Shelley Bergman. I'd just like her to know
Awkward.
she's got first place in my heart.
I'm sorry, Casey.
Yes, she is. I mean, that dress is a choice, but...
Ask me to dance.
The potion.
Isn't it wonderful? Now you can fall in love with me.
What he knows, it's not gonna end well.
I could never tell you this before, but I love you. This feels awful.
How much did you take?
I drank the whole bottle.
No!
You did kind of keep ignoring her for Shelley. Wow!
Keith, what's
Gross.
happening?
I hate myself.
I don't hate you.
Aww.
I didn't want this to happen to you. Mariah?
It's tears. And she's gonna be non like, yeah. What about him? Is that enough for him to
you.
transform
That's
back
really you.
permanently?
I think I beat the Dark Dragon.
I don't understand.
What are you doing here? I was
Why are you so creepy? What
just
are you
taking
doing
my
here?
girl to the dance.
Why don't you back up a bit?
The end.
I like it. Gareth's like, how dare you use Sardo, and like launches David into the fire.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that was a quick ending. Jeez. Yeah, that was a very sudden end to the episode, so maybe the actual episode ran on too long, and they had to cut out some stuff at the end, because normally they always show, or most of the time they always show, Gary putting out the fire and them all leaving the forest. So maybe they just had to cut out some stuff for time. But that was the Tale of the Dark Dragon. I feel like I always go, I really enjoyed the episode. I mean, I don't always say that. Locker 22, I didn't say that. Hungry Hound, I didn't say that. But that one was good. It was more about like relationships and drama and emotions than I would normally expect or enjoy from a You Afraid of the Dark episode. But part of that I kind of got really hooked on. The whole quadrangle between Gary, who's clearly being fancied by Mariah, but he longs to be confident so he can flirt with Shelley, even though I think he secretly kind of likes Mariah. But Shelley's got a boyfriend called Gary who they had a bit of a falling out, but he's trying to make amends. And what was nice about this story, like I said in The Tale of the Dream Machine, is that there was no bully characters. Keith and Mariah are like the nerdy ones, so to speak, or Mariah's like the nerdy librarian girl. Keith is this guy who's shy. He's disabled from this accident that he was in. And normally in school, or at least shows set in school, that's prime material to be bullied. You're shy, you're nerdy, and you're disabled. You're pretty much always going to get bullied. But in this show, in this episode, all the characters that would normally bully him, like I presume Gary would, and Gary's friend, were actually really kind to him and apologised and were sweet to him. And even though it kind of referenced that Gary didn't appreciate Shelley, all the episode was him trying to give her some space. When he thought she had enough space, he went to apologise and apologised, and maybe he did the wrong thing by not asking her to the dance earlier. But I feel like he was trying. And it came across like he was like a nice character that had made a mistake and was trying to do better. And like he went up and did the speech at the disco. I actually like all the characters in this. None of them felt mean or made choices. The only choice that someone made that I wouldn't do was Mariah, but we'll get to that. So I liked the main character. He was shy and wanted to be over the injury or the illness that he had. Not illness because it's an injury, but I get that from having all my health problems. If I could take a potion to get rid of that, I'd be more confident and get rid of my anxiety. Yeah, of course I would. But so I understand why he did that. I understand Shelley's motivations. She had a boyfriend that doesn't respect her, and here's this cool, suave, kind of charming guy that walked in and flirted with her. So she liked that. I understood most of Mariah's kind of motives, other than when she drank the whole bottle. Because, thinking about it, I don't think she ever saw Keith take the bottle. I'm pretty sure she went into the school after he'd taken the drop and was turning back into KC. So the fact that she knew to drink the bottle was a bit of a stretch. But also, the fact that she downed the whole bottle, I thought was weird. Like, why would you do that when you didn't know what it is? It could be poisonous. But it was nice. It was sweet. The episode as a whole was basically meant to show that you can be that person that you want to be. If you have the right people supporting you, and you have the confidence naturally, or you give yourself the chance, you can be that person. And that was kind of shown when Shelley rang Keith. I want to speak to Casey. He could put on that voice and that charm. He didn't need the potion for that. The potion only really gave a better haircut. And I think better eyebrows and a better dress sense. But that's all stuff that he could do. And through the whole thing with Mariah taking the potion, it did show that confidence is kind of inbuilt and you can be that person. And that was really sweet and it was nice. Was it scary? No, there was a bit of like transformation, dysmorphia stuff. Dysmorphia? Whatever. Disfiguration when he was turning into the Dark Dragon. But it wasn't scary because it was kind of obvious that he was probably going to get it resolved by the end. I mean, you never know. With You've Read the Dark, they have quite a few dark endings, but it was a sweet episode. I enjoyed it. It was sweet. Not scary, but I probably enjoyed it. Did I enjoy it more than Dream Machine? I think maybe I did because I got invested more in the love quadrangle. But yeah, good episode. Let me know what you think of The Tale of the Dark Dragon in the comments below. As always, my name is Scott. Hope you guys are well and taking care of yourselves and staying safe. And hope you're enjoying the festive period, whatever it is that you're doing. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you all next Saturday for episode 7. Bye, guys. Take care and have a nice Christmas.